guys, welcome to the Massive Overhaul Submod Portfolio's Total War installation guide and review. Now, this is the mod that came out in 2015. This is the post about due to various real-life happenings, the Moss team isn't exactly back together. Essentially, it's basically like the Beatles, but yeah. So this one is basically it's a bit like the vanilla game. I'm not quite sure about the 1.70 is the latest one. But then there's a 27, which I think is just a unit. I think I'm not really sure. So yeah, I imagine this is the latest version. I think. Again, that is. Do you know what? I don't fucking know. But we're going for the full version thing. That's what we're going for. This is patch, full version. It's whatever. We roll with this, okay? So to install this, there's two parts. It's similar to how it's basically you don't have an installation thing. It's just a when I do that, okay. All right. So you have part one, which is your footage folder, which has got all that in it, and part two has other stuff. Well, basically, yeah, you get the gist. Right. So. Featuring a lovely picture of King's Landing now before we get blown up. So yeah, there's your footage folder, which will have a bunch of different stuff. Don't worry about these other batch files. It's just you won't need them. You perfectly, unless it says you need them, but I wouldn't bother. That's the one you need to. That's the batch file you need to focus on. Once you know you have that, that's fine. Don't worry about anything else. It's completely normal. So yeah, essentially drag it to your mods folder. Like you would normally do. Make sure it's that one now, and then do the same with part two. So we're getting to the mods, and I'll show you what it does differently. There's the most well, I'll show you when we get to the mod, but there's a lot of events and stuff that pop up in the mods. So I should also add, when you load up the mod the first time or a second time or any time you load it up, it will come up with the system 32 thing. And it just freezes like this. It was not doing anything. Don't worry about that. It's fine, okay? It is loading, as you can see. And for some reason, what the hell's going on here? No, okay. I clicked on it and it closed all my other tabs. What the hell happened there? But yeah, anyway, this is the third age Mars. It's different. It's got the Battle of Helm's Deep in the background. Version 1.7, which is the latest. I believe it probably should. I imagine. But yeah. There's a lot different. It's more of a dark colour, as you can see. It's got a fucking berserker as well. Lovely photo. As you see, it does have a fellowship campaign here. When you click on it, it's wait a minute. Yeah, this campaign is currently not playable. It will be made available in our patch. So yeah, for a second I thought it was completely wrong, but no. Right. Oh fuck. Fuck you, game. God damn you, I didn't mean to do that. So click on multiplayer, hot seat campaign. So you have all the normal factions as normal, apart from that Dundon and the Silver Elves is their own faction under the name of Lothlorien and Dunland. Ignore those two. Dark Lord of Sauron is like the Pope basically, so ignore that. I won't select them. And Denmark is just I tried to make an Ent faction, but it didn't work. So there you go. Of course, your version will not have the Ents, or otherwise known as Denmark. Apparently, you knew that. There you go. All right, let's get into the map. Yeah, this is what I mean by little events, as you can see. But the new thing about this is a lot of events, so you can choose the way you want to play, which is cool. So as you can see, you have Tor Akern, which is basically your version of Jihads and Crusades. And you can have invasions, stuff like basically spawns in like a full stack at a region, which is a bit overpowered, really, but that's interesting. The garrison script is something they have in Divide and Conquer, where you relate each to a settlement and say it's just these guys, other units would spawn as well, to make it a bit more challenging, really. So say if an allied faction gets wiped out, you can bring them back, and that makes like the diplomacy makes it more realistic and stuff. So the good faction will never accept any like demands or anything from the evil faction at all, and yeah, and yeah, if you need to level one, yeah, they will join forces, and that's about the Palantir, I think. That makes like Gandalf or Legolas or Gimli not die, which is a bit overpowered. A time the more enemy for our hands driven us, and you can choose where you want to attack and all that. Of course, there are invasions. It says they would like attack the southern regions, and like it's like here. And you can reforge honor, which is what we do when we play Eriador in a campaign at some point. And that makes the Nazgûls immortal, which is realistic because the Nazgûl can't die. that makes them all. That makes the Dark Lord overpowered, essentially. It's diplomacy. That's because apparently, because you actually reform Arnold from the get go, so you see the banners change there, which is interesting. All right, Dunland is a lot bigger. It's got Chief and Wolf, Brandir, Frecker, and like part of the Dragon Clan. Is interesting. So yeah, not much is known about these guys, but anyway, we'll show you the map. Some player to reforge, and the original Third Age is a lot better. A lot more stuff to have. Yeah, ignore that. That's actually Diplomat Island, which I made because I like the idea of having a bunch of diplomats in one place. It's a lot easier, but it's really for hot seating running. And you'll notice the rebel settlements don't have any people inside it. It's because I've edited the files and made it so that the rebels don't. So, because I don't really like the rebels in a Total War game. They're just a nuisance. It makes sense for them just to be random places with just people living. That's why I left them there. But obviously, after a time, they will spawn units. So there you go. Mithlond as well, which is I think its own custom bit. You got those towers. The white towers. Oh right. Yeah. So you got those, and you got that dwarfen. You got Foran Dum, which I'm not quite sure what that is. You got Budra Dum. You got Faham Giful up there. Hobbiton's a bit more of a village. And Numinas is village. You got Bree and Weathertop, of course. Got Gandalf, of course. Up here you got Gundabad, which is its own region. Khandum is its own place. The difference between this and the Divide and Conquer is that the Divide and Conquer has a lot more factions and more. And this everything's sort of united, you can say. It's currently in like winter, so you know. You got Erebor, you got all that. Danedum as well. Kurikiful, which is cool. Mistrand. And you got all the Harad areas, and you got the Umbar, which I think is that custom city, or is that? I'm not quite sure. And of course you've got Barad-dûr, Blackgate, Minas Morgul, Minas Tirith, West of Skiliath. It's all quite nice. You got the and also yeah, it tells you what these places are called as well, which is interesting. Yeah. And you got the statues as well, which is statue of Isildur and Narion, which is nice, and fixes Dol Guldur too. That's another. Alberg, Edirus. Yeah, I have mucked about the files a bit, as you can probably notice. Yeah, it's a really nice mod, this one. Esgaroth is more like the Lake Town, because Lake Town Esgaroth is the same thing, really, aren't they? But yeah, that's pretty much it. The Carrick. Pretty sure that was where I might be wrong, but I think that's where the Eagles landed after the end of Unexpected Journey, Hobbit. I remember that. I think it was there, but I could be wrong. Because they escaped from Goblin Town, which was like there. So, and there's only one mountain I can see is that one, so it must be. I'm pretty sure it was surrounded. You know, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, this is a nice little mod. Really, if you want to have a choice in the way you play and Crusades, but in this case it would just be the Jihad for the Dark Lord or something like that, which would be quite cool. So yeah, now let me know if there's any other factions that you want me to play for this. I'm more going to play as 3 peoples at some point, which is something I want to do. Whether or not we'll go straight to Arnor, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm rather just do form Arnor after itself, I think. But yeah, we'll see how to do that. If not, we'll do something else, but I don't know. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this quick overview of the mod, and hope you're sort of interested. I've yet to show, well, 2 weeks time you'll see all the mods, so yeah, it's a very nice little mod, this one. It's quite detailed, and that's what I did with I'm mucking about and made a separate faction. So I succeeded, but essentially, if I can really show you, probably not. But these are basically the Ents inside them. So it's an Ent faction, but at the same time the Ents aren't. But you can't play as them. It's the only problem, which I think is because you're not meant to play as the Ents. But yeah, I don't know. Well, it makes the Ents more like a faction, but I'm not sure how it works. I think if you end the term, it like bugs out. I mean, I'll demonstrate. Except I'll take the this off. Yeah, the thing about Third Age is as long as the turn times. Divide and Conquer is even fucking worse. It's like, if we're recording, you have to edit out the turns as you go. It's really like, ugh. No, it didn't. No, it didn't actually work. It stays as gone. I think it's the hot seas it changes for some reason. But yeah. Anyway, enough of that. I hope you try this mod out. I recommend it. It's pretty decent. And I reckon you'll have a lot of fun with it, really. I've yet to really record it, but when I do, I expect I will enjoy it a lot. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Also, make sure to join the Frozen Kingdom Discord server to keep up to date with future content. And have an awesome day.